Hello, my delightful devotees, and welcome back to Alice Madness Returns. We started this game, was it a couple of weeks ago now, I think? I was absent over the weekend, and now I'm here. I did briefly check my VOD, and I realised that I was not quite as audible as I would have liked to be. So, I have made an adjustment. My microphone may be a couple of decibels higher. I don't know if that's going to make much of a difference. But I'm planning, as soon as I've loaded in, to adjust the audio settings for the game and maybe turn it down a smidgen.
Mobility will make a nice change!
It is rather a loud game. Configuration. Audio. And let's... no master one. Just turn them all down a little bit. There we are.
Expect no thanks until I'm completely reconstructed. No resting on laurels, chiffoniers, chaise lounges, mean folding chairs, stools.
Variana. And yes, we have our knife. Very nice. We also have this. And if I remember right, we did have a bomb. So I need to remember how to use it. No. There we are. And one more to the left. Right. Onwards. Last time we got his legs, I believe we're going to go get his arms now. Oh, what are you? Oh. Already gone back up. Right, I remember. Down you go. I hear a pig snout. I see a pig snout. Wrong button. If I recall, there was a button to simply aim. That had already been collected. I recall doing that before, and it appears rather ghostly. Perhaps it has. We should probably check.
It's been years now, Alice. Time to put away childish things.
There we are. There was some means of aiming, though I can't quite remember it. Ah, that one. Without firing. No, we did that one previously, I believe. Based on, well, the pouring molten metal. So, time for cranking up and pressing down, I suppose? Is that a jump I can make? Yes. Here we are. Let me know if the audio needs further adjustment, or if you can hear me all right. Can you hear me good? Excellent. Yes, Cat?
The dimensions of this desolate tract are unknown to all but the inhabitants.
Very insightful, thank you. not sure why I bother with that cat. Never tells me anything useful. Very British today? It happens sometimes. Oh. There we are. A new leader march hare. We already saw the dormouse. I suppose this time we're going up against the hare. And then perhaps both of them at the same time.
The industry thrives on suffering, obsolescence, and ruination. It's made the East End into a privy. Consider a simple farm life in Australia, perhaps. We might liquidate what remains of your inheritance.
I think not. Didn't miss anything, did I? No. See. Firstly, you. And then you. Well, I see what needs to be done. I can see a path up there. Is that accessible, though? Only from the other side. Perhaps I'll simply have to go quickly. Don't suppose I can jump that high? No. Oh. Ah. The hitbox remains longer than the thing itself. Good to know. Perhaps there's another way. Good evening. Hello, Al. How are you doing? This one is not stopped. But that hitbox will make timing difficult. There we are. I can see that there are secrets down there. I would assume it comes with a way back up. It's the last day here in Croatia. It's the dreaded job searching hour. Yes, it's rather difficult. I understand the struggle. Here we go. And do enjoy your last day in Croatia, though. Oh, hello, Khan. I feel like you've been nicer to I've been nicer to you recently. Thanks. Well, you've been trying, so I've been putting in the effort too. Only seems fair. The British has been throwing you off? Honey, we've always been British. That hasn't changed. Violently British today. They're going to turn into Barry? Who is Barry? I'm not familiar. Does this mean Sherry will join us when we watch Tintin? Likely not. Huh. not entirely sure where I'm going. This way, I suspect. Alice Tintin? Well, the one they're planning on watching is a film, but I think there's been multiple throughout history. It's quite old. Like Popeye. And you raise them once again. There you go, little rabbit. There we are. Oh. Hello. One of them is easy enough to deal with. Multiple become a problem. You get a machine gun in this game, a crank gun, a pepper gun. But yes, you do. Wow, this looks rather deadly. Yeah. Adventures of Tintin is based on the old cartoon, which is based on the Tintin comics, but not as old as Popeye. Thought it was rather old. Am I mistaken? Things like Tintin, Popeye, Winnie the Pooh, old classics? What was the other one? I saw a bear sat recently. Paddington, that's the one. I can see that we have company and they are too low for me to shoot at the moment. Well, you go down there. And can I simply float on over? Oh. I thought that was unlock something. Did I miss something? What? Can the it's around Valky's age methinks? I don't fully understand that sentence. Undiagnosed ADHD. Can the sherry have a posh sherry redeem? Pardon? I don't think so. What a consequence of this game. There's too many accents that catch. Oh, at least I'm safe where I'm currently standing. Well, relatively speaking. Oh, that's less safe. I'm not enjoying my current position. Perhaps I should back up. There we go. Just a matter of dealing with one at a time. Hello. Open your eye. Thank you. Good little people. They've stopped. Thought I saw something.
Some insects eat their young, Alice. They have much to teach us, alive or dead.
Much to teach us about eating our young? Rather an odd sentiment. I'm not sure I follow. You want to pause Sherry routine. Excuse me? I didn't even have my hands on the keyboard. Pardon? I took my hand off the keyboard for one moment to take a sip of my drink, and she goes running off a cliff without me. You're silly, Alice. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there. No. How dare she leave me behind? Right. What if we turn Sherry into a valley girl? That's not difficult at all. Uh-huh. Got a toggle for a monocle top hat and cartoonishly large mustache. I'm not one for mustaches. I normally prefer a witch hat. And monocles? Not really my thing. How about some big round glasses? I can do that. That was rather close. I think you're rather mistaken about something here. You seem to think I am something I am not. I'm not a mustache-twirling villain. All you have to do is go, oh my gosh, did you see that girl totally jump off without me? Oh my gosh. But you could be? I'm not sure I want to be. Not British. That I rather unfortunately am. That one I may be willing to change. Oh. Down with the mustachie... Mustachino... Mustache? Hold on. Mush... Stanishio villains. Up with the goth bitch villains. Yes, goth bitch! Very witchy. You're starting to understand. At least one of you is. I think I would summon a demon if I tried to pronounce that word with the other. I'm not certain that it's a word. I'm also mildly lost. Perhaps you? Hidden away up there? There we are. Wondering about you though. This one is higher. Gives me better odds. I still like that's a rather far distance.
Cover its cage and the canary goes to sleep, Alice. Out like a snuffed candle. Sleeps the sleep of the just. Like Mama and Papa. After 10, they're unconscious.
I always misjudge just how far I can jump. But if I get overconfident, I'll try and jump too far. It's a delicate balance. Oh. I suppose I'm locked in here. It reminds you a lot of the final level in Jack and Dexter Precursor Legacy. I'm not entirely familiar, I'm afraid. If I had a top hat and monocle, you'd be a lot more accurate when you torture me with Monopoly. I don't think he has a monocle. Isn't that one of those Mandela effects?
Your dogged persistence will be rewarded with pain! I told you to cease and desist, but my warning goes unheeded. So without regret, you're about to feel like a lobster who's being tossed into the boiling pot.
Well. I'm going to collect the teeth first. Yes, but mustache is out of the question. This is true. I don't think you'll have any of us agree to do that. Hello. Oh. What creature? Eyes have been replaced with bolts or screws. Rather foul. And you? What do you do? There you are. You want to remove both your beard and mustache? You hate having to shave daily? How do you consider laser? It's what we do. Oh, excuse me. It is a rather permanent choice, though. And rather expensive one. Still.
That's it. I can feel it surging. Faster, my fine feathered friend. Don't stop now!
I was going to say, still, we've never been happier since doing it. You had to stop laser? It doesn't work on your skin tone and hair shade? It typically works best on light skin with dark hair. Not to give hints at your appearance, but your skin not light? I suppose your hair is rather fair? They told you there's no point before age 25 because new things for hair to spawn until you're that age. Yes, and testosterone can make it come back. I still had rather a reduction, but until I stopped testosterone, things kept coming back. Well, I say stop testosterone. Removed the testosterone and began estrogen. Have light skin and light hair. Yes, I see, I see. Where am I going? Down there? I've already forgotten what I just did. I got distracted. There was a long way to go, and a lot of stamping fists. Make sense. Fairly. Back this way, I think. Through here. Here we go. Oh. Excuse me. Deny. There we are. Hello, hair. Let's see. Oh. Okay. I have a notion of the timing now. Perhaps. I certainly hope. There we are. I have forgotten how to use the umbrella. No. Well, until I can figure that out. It's rather odd close to look at it. I may have some difficulty until I can figure that out. Oh, there's another there as well. particular button. Oh, right. And is that? There is still a nest. Okay. I think that's all of the nests dealt with. Ow. I can deal with these, then I can figure out my parry button. And then I might have more success. There we are. Right. Parasol. What was my bug? No. 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 No, no. No. No, no, no. No, no. 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 I feel like I've tried every available button. I'm going to have to go into the menu, I think. Controls. Clockwork bomb, jump and float. Change attacks. Umbrella block. E. Rather odd I was pressing that button and it didn't do anything. Do I need to get on? Oh, I do! Very well. Bow. I need to dodge to the side, but that's easier said than done with this particular camera. Again. No. Incorrect. Yes. Excellent. There we are. What's the story for this game? So far it's giving you Diesel Punk Wednesday Addams. Well, we have our little Alice here, who was in the supposed real world, and was believed to be quite mad. Was being given some rather odd lessons from a supposed doctor about pushing away bad memories and forgetting them, saying they're not of use to us, about overtaking our own fantasies. Then we've had some hallucination, or perhaps our other reality bleeding into it, and we've ended up back in Wonderland. We passed through one area and have found ourselves in Hatter Industries, which seems to have been overtaken by a combination of the Dormouse and the March Hare. Hatter has lost a number of his body parts, so he must go throughout the facility and recover them, so that we can presumably reinstate Hatter in his position as leader, CEO of the company, and defeat the March Hare and the Dormouse. So far, that's as much as I know. You two repress your emotions and memories. Well, it's not quite a healthy way of dealing with things, but I'd be a hypocrite if I said that I didn't do the same. In fact, it tends to be my most common way of dealing with things. Anyway, where am I going? This way.
Don't you dare stop! Keep running or so help me out!
This way? Thank you very much. Small? Yes. Oh, we can do it at will. There we are. Cherry's taller than me? I'm used to being rather tall. Oh, I was wondering when that might go. I don't think Sherry wants to pick you up, Callum. I don't recall that being stated. Well, accurate, but I don't recall anyone talking about such a thing. Unless I missed something. This normally means that there's a secret for me to find when I'm small, but I'm not particularly seeing one. Oh, it's just an indication that I need to crawl my way underneath here. Wouldn't be against it? I'm not sure we have the strength. I suppose I could, if I had the strength. And if you were close enough.
No! Stop! That's enough now! Oh, stop! You're running, you blithering Egypts! You think that can stop us? The merest trifle. I'll be leaving now. You'll never catch me. Don't even try!
To be honest, I'd rather pick up the likes of Variona. I think I might actually be able to do that. She's probably, and I don't mean any offense, but she's probably lighter than you can. Yep, in you go. In I go as well. Oh, Hatter, you are simply not complete without your hand. There we are.
I finished my work and you're complete, Hatter. Now, what about this damnable train?
I feel like a new man, or whatever I am. I feel like an unsprung spring, like an uncorroded gear, like an untarnished bit of metal that sticks in your eye.
Answer me, Hatter. I'm suffering. And changes here are a cause, or they're a reflection, or the effect. What's going on? What are the new rules?
The law is just a whisper away home to wonder who. Who knows how to measure rules with a ruler? Cruel rules.
Idiot. I should have left you in bits. Come, the least you can do is help me discover what's going on.
Oh. Very well. Rather rough handling, but I'll take it. I'm not sure quite where we're going. Oh, and apparently we are here. There we are. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Oh no. That's not what was meant to happen here. We'll just ignore that one. Let's try this again.
Papa, your enthusiasm for photography makes the diamonds smell like rotted fruit. I'm certain these solutions are toxic.
If we team up, do you think we can throw Khan? An odd proposal? Probably not very far.
These cockpits will be our macadam, our road into assemblage.
We could make some sort of catapult. That would probably throw him rather far, though it might end up being rather lethal. Oh. Okay, don't touch those.
Courage, Alice. I'll get this door open.
Oh. Well, thank you, Hatter. We'll give him a pillow, he'll be fine. Trebuchet. If you prefer a trebuchet, I'm sure we can figure that out. Carrying a clockwork bomb in combat has multiple benefits. It will divert enemies and damage them when detonated. I suppose that is one way of dealing with multiple enemies. Keeps them occupied while I deal with this. Yeah, have another.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens. Ah, there! Now I've got it!
Come near it. It won't bite. It will simply explode instead. There we go.
Yes, I'm on a roll. It won't be long now.
Have another. I don't seem to have a limit. big one seems not to like it. Okay, here we are. 1. Oh, 1 was all that was needed. 1, 2, and 3. Rather close. That hurt. There we are.
I can't be a bubble forever. Follow me.
Oh, excuse me. And yet grabbed his teeth. You know how Rusty Cage made a functional guillotine? He should make a trebuchet next. I actually never finished watching him make that. Did he complete it? Did he use it?
This feels like an earthquake. What's happening?
Do I really look like I know? Your judgment must be severely impaired.
I'm not sure you're getting through that way, Hatter. Let's try another way around. Not a guillotine, it's a lemon slicer. Yes, a lemonade stand. And yes, he did finish it. Oh, good for him. I was listening to some of his music recently and realized just how anti-woke he was. And I'm not sure if he still is, but I wouldn't be surprised. He did make a whole brand out of being kind of anti-SJW whatnot. Is this one that I must jump around? Is this one that can be jumped around? I see. Me slaying something. How does one enter? Oh. Where? Pardon? There. My thanks. How gritty his music is. It's enjoyable. I just realized the themes are maybe a little more questionable than I remembered. It's sort of from an era before I'd figured some things out. Anything else down here? Yeah, there's Essex. I'm not sure I know that one. Oh, beautifully gothic.
We found the source of the shaking, but are those two quaking? What are they up to?
You'll never stop us, silly Hatter and Alice. It's left. You're too
The
late.
insolence, the arrogance, the execrable table manners. They are destroyers of Wonderland, defilers, denuders, derangers, delightful,
Did they actually create that infernal train to destroy Wonderland?
What does that matter? They deserve to die. Ah! Put me down this instant! I ought to be...
Enough talk. Battle time, Missy.
Very well, if you insist. I was going to make a point of asking whether or not death is actually a reasonable punishment for you two.
Abandon false hope. Forget the past. The damage is done.
Let the madness begin! Resume the folly!
I see. Oh.
Oh no.
I feel like you promised me something rather larger than what you actually have.
Oh, my precious domain. And the guests. All I really wanted was another tea party.
Please, Hatter, you promised. Where is that train going? What's its purpose? Tell me, now.
There's no time for whatever it is you want to talk about. It's time for tea. Talk trees with Turtle. He ran the looking glass line. Come on, you lot. We can still be friends. I've got a fine Darjeeling. Drink, drink.
My memories are shattered. I'm trying to collect the pieces, and I now believe the train impedes me. You must help me. You promised.
Ask the one who helps them what helps themselves. Whoever that is.
Oh.
Very pity. He deserved to die. And I'm about to drown in tea, in ignorance.
Well then. That was rather abrupt. I'm not sure if you can quite see the face looming in the dark.
Caught me very own ribbon there.
There we are.
Saints be praised, he works in mysterious ways. He's got plans for her.
Take her over to the mangled mermaid. Rent a bed.
Excuse me?
Hard to woo a girl mixed abroad.
Do you think you're doing?
What comes natural like?
Not natural to me. Get away.
Disgusting.
The white cat reminds me of my snowdrop. Nanny knew her.
Snowdrop? I thought it was snowball. That lot's designed for Billingsgate Market. Nobody asks where they come from, which is a mistake. Fish from this reach of the Thames is toxic. Is that London? Gross. Yes, it is. Perhaps we're best off avoiding these people. No idea what these crates contain. It's the stuff of dreams. This causes them likely to come to exotic places. Perhaps oysters. Oh, they can no longer shrink. Which does make sense.
Let's slip out the back.
A cat, Dina, Snowball, and Kitty. Very original, that last one. What precisely? I must be completely ruined to be abandoned where children play jacks with pebbles and only pretend to have a ball. Never had an oyster. Me neither, though I don't think I'd rather like one. Mangled mermaid. Well, I've been promised balls and questionable acts. They look very goth, extremely goth. Yes. Honestly, there's a reason I turned out the way I did. And this game might be part of it. But for this being my first time actually playing, the game was rather famous back in the day, and I rather liked it. Now, what's going on down there?
Where's me money, you fucking spag bucket?
Get those fat-assed whores out on the street, or I'll come up and brain
Sod
you.
off, you cocker-snipe. You'll never get past Long Tim.
I'll get what you and your floozies owe me, Miss Ladybird. See if I don't.
Maybe you noticed I'm not pissing me drawers at the prospect. Alice Liddle, you'll make a nice change. Bring your disheveled self up here.
Shall do. Yeah, oysters are good with vinegar, but then again, any seafood is good with acidic stuff. Seafood is not really my taste. I assume I wouldn't make it in the front door, and need to sneak in through this back door. Once heard Tim say he'd likely die from a social disease. Poor man's never dreamed its name was Jack Splatter.
Which one's the bigger? The one in the back. Fuck off, he's getting murdered. Free Bob then.
Oh, something's going on down there.
You won't give me what I
Oh,
want.
you got in
I'll
here
burn
fast.
this dump of yours down to the ground.
Go away. She's done no harm.
She hurt me feelings.
We don't have our Vorpal blade in this realm. Ow! What a rude gentleman!
Out like a snuffed candle. Sleeps.
Well, here we are back in our original outfit. Not sure for how long though. I do love this outfit. Wonderful. I knew it. I could just sense a secret hiding here. Oh. Oh, odd. Simply a bottle and no more? One gets used to carrying a blade, and then when one doesn't have it, one finds himself potentially overconfident. That's secrets, I see. But perhaps more than secret. Or not? Oh. I wonder. Are you going to pop back out or something? How do I get there? Did I simply have to jump down in the first place? I don't see a way back up. And that's not a jump I can make. Perhaps I made a mistake. I don't like sushi? I don't, no. I recently tried ramen though, and that was nice. Ah, fine. Have a bomb. Ow! That's not distracted enough. Ow! I can't. Umbrella, and that's unlocked on. I need to remember. Be distracted. Here's Snout. That's my way back. Are you twitching, little owl? Or I suppose rather large owl, actually. Ow. I didn't entirely mean to press that. There we are. Two, three. There we are. There we are. Hello. Strange fellow. Khan's favourite is sashimi, but that's just raw tuna or salmon that you dip in soy sauce. This feels as though it might be broken. You love eel sushi? I didn't even know you could make sushi out of eel. Thought that tended to be its own dish. Never had eel, and yet I've had a lot of weird stuff. Did find out you cannot do salmon roe. These all sound foul to me. Why are your insides not inside? I hear a snap. Somewhere in this direction. There you are. Won't be able to get you from this side, but perhaps from this one you might have more success. I've still missed out on something earlier on. Not entirely sure if there's even a way back. I don't think so. Eel sushi is like grilled eel on top of rice. It's lovely. Oh, each their own. Honestly, I prefer more British classics. Good Sunday dinner. Quite nice. Here another snout. Ooh, and a new weapon. Hobby horse. Destroy all obstacles with unbridled power. Stampede through the opposition. A smashing hit. Is anyone else reminded of Bioshock by these? Hobby horse smashes through weak surfaces with ease. Can also break through enemy defenses. A little bit. Ice shark. There's nothing shark about you. Here we are. I see, rather short range. Rather slow at that. Ow. suspend your teeth within the weapons menu. Don't remember where exactly to do it. Here? Ah! I think I'll stick with my Vorpal Blade. Yes. Not enough. I'm sure I can find more. I do love my blade. It's I have it over there as well. Up on a shelf. I hear a snap. I find it through here. There we are.
Grave news. The ship was crushed and her crew lost. She was not built for navigating the Arctic ice fields. The recent competition of governments in fitting out polar expeditions is a needless waste of human life.
I see something up there. I'm not sure how I'm intended to make that. Oh, I was almost up. There we go. Oh. Okay. That cannot be stood on. Perhaps I have to come back another way. That feels much too high to reach. This way. There we go. First, not quite, darling, not quite. I appreciate the effort, but no, not quite. Oh, I have wonderful blood in my slashes now. And I think it hits faster. Ah, there's no sound redeems today, Cam. As usual on the story game streams. There we go. No fair, darling. I've been streaming for over an hour. Oh, I could break these the entire time. I thought they were just sort of ambience. Oops. I've been missing out. How to get up there? Those either. I'm finding more and more areas that I don't know how to get to. Darling? Yes. That is my girlfriend. Whom I love. Whom I call darling. Oh. What is this? Okay, I have two means of dropping down. One felt more secret. Oh. For you. Weaponless behavior? Unfortunately. Oh, I was wondering if you were in the stars as well. That answers that question. A bomb in that case. What did you just say to him? Well, if you're going to start fights... I don't know. I don't have a follow-up to that. But maybe my girlfriend isn't the best person to start a fight with. I hear a snout. I just cannot see it. Perhaps I see it from further up. Or not, as I leave the entire area. That is what I was worried about. Well, I have no idea how I was meant to get to that sound. So many secrets that I'm missing now all of a sudden. This area is a dastardly place for them. Sonic level? I was not thinking Mario Kart. Rainbow Road, anyone? You know, they used to call me the Drift King back in college. Okay, I've clearly missed things, but there's not much I can do about that. What? What do you mean, what? How do I switch? Ah, that's how. Carriage. And you may do the same. This. Oh, I thought he would fire another, but then he didn't because I hit it. I should have known. 2, 3. Ow. One, 2, and 3. Ow. There we go. Shank him like a Londoner? I think we are a Londoner in this game. I'm yet to actually use my hysteria mode again since that one time it showed me it. To be honest, I think it's my favourite part of this game. It's my favourite design for Alice. But I have to be low health to use it, and I don't often die that much. Certainly something. Something that's left the area when there is clearly more to do there. It's never clear.
Ah, there you are, Alice. How is the Queen of Hearts like a typhoon?
In all ways, but the typhoon doesn't mean to me to be. Both are powerful, both are indiscriminately destructive, and both are cruel. I think this one.
Righto.
Because a woman? A woman in this era? Rose paint. Oh, we're painting the roses red. Yes. Well, I haven't a way back. I don't suppose? Oh no, I do. Good. That was itself a secret, not progress. That's good. That's one last thing I've missed. Aha.
So I says to Dr. Bambi, I says, modern medicine's all fine and good, but a waste of a perfectly good bottle. I could fill it with gin for threepence.
Of course you could. But does one find joy in a bottle of gin the way one finds joy in a bottle with shit? One is more likely to find sorrow, I think. A bit of shanking? Is that supposed to say a bit of shanking? I think you're missing more than what you would say. T's tend to be more silent. The of is fine. But the A wouldn't be silent. And you would include the N but not the G. Right, how British... Well, that's because you're writing it wrong. Here, it would be more like... like that. Oh. Thank you. Can I speak Violet? I don't actually know what language that is. Dearest, you've been blocked. Fucking skank. I'll allow it if it will allow me. There we go. What is this? What are you? Why? Oh, you're a boat. No, I allowed it, Han. Excuse me. I hear a snout. There you are. Now I can't see anything. What did that do? Oh. Thank you? My boat already gone. Was it one of those where I need to keep up with it? Oh, of course it is. Where are you, dear boat? You? Never mind, it wasn't that bad. But I can see that this is a way down. And I would presume a way to progress? I think this is simply the reverse of the way I came. Maybe I should go check this door. What is that? Well, there's one way that we may find out. Anything down here? No. I just hear... This does not seem to be leading to where I was attempting to go. And this also seems like a way I should have came in the first place. If not for secrets. PC is dead? What do you mean by your PC is dead? How dead are we talking? I know your Steam was having an issue, but... you did also crash. I used to focus on finding work? Yes. Can't wait to have adult money. It's worth having money, I suppose, but... well, most workplaces are rather dreadful. Excuse me? I got hit by the bug again, where you have no momentum when you jump from one of these. It's an old game. It did it again. And for some reason it takes your extra jumps with it. No. Try it one more time. No. There we go. When it crashed last night, it never came back on. That's concerning. As in, it simply won't even turn on? Your goal remains to just invest everything you get in low-risk stuff and eventually live off it. I think you overestimate how easy stocks are. It's a dangerous game. One that people dedicate their entire lives to trying to manage and juggle. Oh, hello.
You'd better come aboard, Alice. We're doomed, of course.
What? There's no hope there?
Oh, there's an infinite amount of hope, but not for us. Now get up here. Confounded beasts. They want my ship.
I think you're more to their taste.
Never. We're almost relatives.
You're related to Sue, Admiral.
Oh, I've an idea. We'll leave this mayhem and go to Carpenter's show. It's better than Gaff. Carpenter promises if we don't take it seriously, can't harm us.
Best dive now, Admiral, or the sharks will have us for lunch.
Okay. Well. Avoid shipwreck sharks, cannon fire, and mines. The power supply thingy seems to be working, but it's not booting up. That's seems like quite a large hardware issue. That is concerning. I might be able to help, at least attempt to troubleshoot it, but not while I'm streaming, I'm afraid. Press left mouse button to fire cannons and right mouse button to fire depth charges. I see. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, I see the crabs are firing at me. Well, please tell me it hasn't crashed. I'll give it a minute. It has frozen on black screens before. I'm not sure. It seems to have died. I may have to restart the game, and I may have to do that section all over again, but I'm hoping not. Okay. Oh, this is having a lot of difficulty. Okay, this might be a difficult one for me to even close. I can't even see Task Manager. Okay. Go to piloting a ship. Brain went on a tangent for a second. Well... Good question. There was a bit of a cutscene and then we just dove straight into it. I can't actually do anything. I'm going to have to switch desktop, and I have no idea what's going to happen to stream when I do that. But I guess we'll find out if that's even a possibility. Oh goodness. This does not seem like a possibility. Okay, Okay, I literally cannot close it because I cannot open Task Manager because the game is overlapping it. Any ideas, chat? There we go. Okay, I might be able to do something now. Maybe. Wait. Close Task Manager, go into a different desktop. I have no idea what you're seeing or hearing, or if things are even working. End task. I have no idea what happens when I do that. Okay, let's relaunch the game. Reset PC? No, I managed to get it. Game has been closed. I'm reopening it. This is a very old game, not built for this hardware, and I think was rather buggy even in its heyday. I have no idea where the last save will be. Let us find out. It's working. It seems like it's saved in the perfect spot. Right as we finish that minigame. Oh, new dress!
Ow.
I'm not sure I like it as much as the
others. My body
others.
aches all over. We submerged too quickly.
My ship's a wreck, and I am too.
Depends.
Admirals go down with their ships. In any case, I never knew you for a sailor. If memory serves, you were station master of the Looking Glass line.
Sacked from the railroad without the option. Redundant, the nitwit said. Never a holiday. Loyal as a bulldog. Going in a different direction, my Aunt Fanny, if I had one. Going off the rails more like. Bloody disaster. Now I'm shipless. The old railroad's dead, and this new thing's a monstrosity. It never runs on time. Engineers asleep at the switch. What I don't know about it can't hurt me. Say no more. Nod's as good as a wink.
Change the subject. We avoid speaking about the thing whose name should not be spoken.
Hearing something useful about this new train would make for a change.
You don't respect the suffering of others. Go ask your questions and smart remarks to Caterpillar.
I'm sorry, Admiral, really. Please, tell me what you know about the train.
I'll just say we've escaped a contaminating corruption. Count yourself lucky to be down here.
But I don't want to escape. I want to stop it. I must stop it to save myself. And Wonderland too.
Nonsense. Speak more nonsense. Diversions rule the day. The show must go on and so on. Speaking of shows...
We weren't.
Yeah, well, never mind. Here's a ticket for the show Carpenter's mounting. Use it.
Okay. Deluded depths. I left an object at your house. Yes, you mentioned, but you didn't tell us what it is, hon. We did ask. You didn't answer. Is it just something silly like your Burger King car Fanta or something? I haven't noticed the absence of anything. You keep safe. Can you tell me what it is, hon? A lot of games older than this have FPS issues because they were made for slow PCs. Yes, this one actually doesn't seem to be an FPS issue. It caps itself at about 30. Well, 31, occasionally 32. Q, I'm not saying no. Excuse me, huh? Darling, what did you just say to me? Are you alright there, Mock Turtle? It's called an excuse to see me. Perhaps. But I prefer the truth. Rather long tunnel. My hair is much shorter. Oh, or not. Perhaps it's simply floating.
Scoundrel was fitted with grotesque headgear. If I have ever owned an accessory that unseemly, I'd burn it, destroy all evidence of it, and deny its existence. I value my reputation.
Not silly? I'm not saying anything? Darling, I wasn't trying to be rude. But... what do you mean, fuck me? All I asked was what it was. If you're going to tell me I missed something and I haven't noticed, you could at the very least tell me what I'm missing. Where am I going? Yes, you point me towards this. This way, perhaps? Do I have a face hugger written? Oh. I think it's... oh, it is! It's one of the, what are they called? I nearly said Wrecker, but that's Sea of Thieves. What are they called with the dangly little lights? Is a special drink from Shopsy? Oh, it is a drink. I thought it might be. If I left those retro ones from Aldi, that's fine. I can drink them next time I'm here. Oh, sorry, next time I'm there. What are you, and can you be broken? Oh, you bleed, but you don't seem to break. Sin? What? Sinox? Sinox? That's a new one. It's an angler. Yes, thank you, an anglerfish. You keep safe. It's open? Did I leave an open one? Was it the dandelion and burdock? You can finish that. It's an anemone. Inox. That's certainly a new one. So I suppose she calls you Clorox, so... No, it's been there all week. Well, I'm afraid I don't much want to drink it either, then. You can simply pour it away, hon. Oh. I hear a snout. A snuffling snout. There you are. First I might go down here. You look like you're going to try and kill me. Thought as much. That's a deadly reward. How does one get back up? Am I to trust this thing to not kill me? Oh, perhaps another. Oh, no, that doesn't seem like the way. Ah, perhaps this way. You. I see. Make foods? When will stream go till? Likely another 20 minutes or so. Depends when things start and end and what happens. When there's a convenient point to stop. But roughly another 20 minutes. Oh. Burning house.
I was the last one in the library the night of the fire. The log I added to the grate was dead when I went upstairs to bed with Dinah. If it wasn't,
no.
I may be responsible for my family's deaths.
I think not. I get the sense that there's more to the story. I don't know if I can step on the very top of these, or if they're simply to be avoided. The spikes seem dangerous, but the top of them are flat. Hazard or potential tool? Oh, well, it's done that again. Of all the bugs I wish they would patch, one might be top of my list. What on earth are you? Oh, excuse me. How did I get all turned around? Ow. You're rather unpleasant, whatever you are. Ow! Stop it, foul creature. Will you perhaps shoot at that? Dude. Okay. Oh. Okay. That didn't exactly work to plan. Nope, that's not working either. I'm not sure what to do with this thing. I thought perhaps I'm supposed to deflect them back at him. But that doesn't seem to work. Whatever, I'll simply ignore you then if need be. Ow. Seems a little unfair. Ow. Foul creature. Taken more of my health than all the other enemies combined. All because I don't have an understanding of how I'm supposed to defeat you. What a wretched thing. Perhaps I can walk on these things. No. Then I'm rather confused. Oh. I am uncertain of what I'm meant to do with you. Can't seem to shoot you in any effective manner. Deflecting doesn't work. I'm close to dying. And you leave these things all over the place. I'm not sure what this one does. We may see hysteria yet. This clearly is a way somewhere. I'm just not sure as to where. What's the next step? Up there? And across? There we are. Bonk stick? Maybe. I'm not sure. It could be. Now? Like it's over this direction. Apparently, that's a gap I cannot walk through. Despite looking like a gap that I very much could. There you are. Just a way back? A rather long way back. Rather long and difficult way back. No, no, no. Is this even a doable? Perhaps. There we go. I don't feel like these want to be broken. Stick out like a sore thumb. Yes, Treasure?
What lies beneath this patina of civility? Something wicked, I'll wager.
Yes, Khan. teeth am I in possession of? Oh, I think it's enough. It is. Yes, I would rather like to. There we are. I think that's the maximum I can do for that. Since I'm underwater and all, can I do a reference to SpongeBob? Oh, what kind of reference? It's a word away from Bikini Bottom. What? Oh, Barrel Bottom. Uh-huh. Funny enough, I've been recommended quite a lot of SpongeBob content recently on YouTube. Seems to be making quite a resurgence. Ooh, that's a nice effect. And very fast attacks. It's been making quite a resurgence, and I've seen a lot of people questioning some episodes, as well as people reanimating ones. And people who are not very fond of modern episodes. Apparently there's quite a divide between pre-movie and post-movie. Do you like the effects of the shanking? Me too. I've just upgraded it. And I attack so fast now. Excellent. Hello, little fish. Are you to be broken? No. Just decorative. Excuse me. Would you all freak out if I fired a weapon? I'm glad not. Thank you. Is there? Dreary Lane Theatre. And you... Isn't VIP 140k points? How did it get to 200? No, it's been 200 for quite a long time now. And yes, it goes up by, I think, 20,000 each time it gets redeemed. Oh? Another riddle bar? Another splotch of paint? The roses?
There's no time to waste. There's no time at all.
Oh. This was slightly unexpected. Ow. Too slow. Not fun. I can attack them from the rear. Or not. I forget how I dealt with the shields originally, but I've succeeded.
Come, Alice, don't dawdle. You've already missed the train.
That I have. Painting the roses red. And you? Another secret, I presume? Oh, hold on. That needs to be broken with the Vorpal Blade. Oh, yes, quite easily. Good to know. I do quite like the anglerfish tail. Cute little design for that. Rather odd thing. Drifting ruin. I suppose I'm to shoot you. Oh, ow. Not too tricky. I shall go this way. A lot of new drummers with SpongeBob kids? What? I don't entirely see the relation. Down you go. Aha. There's another over there. Look where. But all of a sudden, I can't see where that was. Am I to trust blind faith? Perhaps I am. I'm not sure I can make it to there now. May have missed out. I'm not sure how I was ever supposed to see that. You can't go small while you're bouncing. Bottle. There we are. No hysteria for me. Remain in good condition. Snap. There you are, little snap.
Epidermis was singed to the third layer, and the rest of the skin was as brittle as carp scales.
Ew. I suppose you're talking about my family, aren't you? That. Where are you, foul creature? No, I don't think that's going to work either. There must be a way of fighting you, though. Just don't know what it is. And he can't be parried. No. And how is one to beat him? How? Oh man. I laugh at him? I don't know. There's an invisible man teleporting around throwing bombs at me and he's rather unpleasant. I would prefer his absence. And he can actually throw things at me in this moment. What did I just trigger? He's so distracting. I can't even tell what I'm triggering. With this guy. I see. Could you kindly fuck off? And now he's standing exactly where I need to be. There must be some way I can... I hate to ask, but chat, would someone be able to look up and see how on earth you're supposed to deal with this freak of nature? He cannot be stabbed, he cannot be hit with a hammer, he cannot be shot. His bombs cannot be deflected. I see no means of dealing with him. Ow, my dodges aren't working correctly either. Goodness sake. He doesn't half make life difficult for me. Oh, for goodness sake. Pepper grinder? The pepper grinder doesn't work. I've tried it. None of those are hitting. Before he throws? I've tried that as well. Look. Oh, now it works. How is it that I tried that multiple times and it never seemed to work? I even thought about blowing up the bombs in his hands, and yet never seemed to work until now. Gone, you foul man. Hun? Would you perhaps like to spell that a little differently? I don't know. Right, now. He was far more trouble than he was worth. Just check. Perhaps spell it C-O-M-E, hun. Just to avoid confusion. Oh, she's doing the thing again. Any secrets? No. Suppose we're going in for the show. You don't seem to have very much for an audience.
Ah, Alice! Delighted to see you again, my dear. Your arrival is filled with fortunatality itself.
Really? I didn't even know.
My pregnant show is about to pop.
Pregnant?
It requires only a medicament of your health velocity.
I don't have much experience, but I do need to reconstruct my...
We can barter. Have a nice screwdriver, nearly new, or a nice hammer if you...
There's a train that's corrupting Wonderland, and I'm looking for help to restrain or destroy it.
Most vexatious, no doubt, will address that monstrosity directly. That's to say, eventually. Now, let's intermediate more important matters. Due to a logisterical foul-up, some of the show's requisites need to be gathered. The munificent script needs fetching. The writer's overly imaginative and exploring several endings. Then you'll need to assemble the show's tune-deft music. And finally, gather our stars! The show's tasteful performers. You should leave now. The essentiality of haste is essential.
It hardly seems you're ready for the show. Why can't you assemble these things yourself?
An impresario has arrangements. Ducks in a row, fish to fry, calls to Newcastle, etc., etc.
Calls to Newcastle?
Fetch the script from the writer. Then we can batter or clatter or natter, as the case may be.
Is the writer cantankerous?
To a personage of your distinguished repudiation? I blush at the notionality. He's an octopus, by the by. Lives over that way. Ta-ta.
What's the Zodiac connection with this game? I'm not entirely sure, but it seems strong. Well, this seems like a good place to end it. We've been sent onto another quest by this strange fellow. I'm not entirely sure what character he's supposed to be. However, we've reached our 2 hours, and I did say I would end it around this time. And I think if I'm to continue, then I will end up playing for, goodness, maybe another half an hour or more. So, here is my best stopping point. I will be back on Monday, as usual, with some God of War Ragnarok. Wednesday, I'm not sure quite what I'll be doing, but who knows? I might have some friends to join me, or I might find something else to do. And then, on Saturday, we'll be continuing with this. So, thank you all for coming, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.